You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding the like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Cube bone staying with the lip. Really became a ball.
Yo. What's up, brother? Man, you're a hard man to find, Reginald. What do you mean? I think I'll have to if I play you and I think I played the Bengals already. Why? Bengals. Okay, let me see. I think is the Bengals rich?
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I think that's Richard. I already played Richard. Just two?
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as
Week 13.
Will be a touchback.
Wait, I feel like I fucked up the title of this stream. I gotta fix it. I'll fix it later.
They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And he'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Takes it himself, and he will have a Steelers first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They run it again with Williams.
Man.
And a good
All
run
right.
here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice
No
gain,
push
13
up.
yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Mahomes' throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On second down, Williams.
Oh my God.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Here of 9 from the 19 down
This
to the
is
10.
insane.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing up there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. It leaves him at 3rd and 1. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. The quick slant caught. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there. And he'll get in.
Man,
He's over
hell of a
for
first drive, bro.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Oof, this could get ugly if we're not going to tackle.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They swing complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. The Falcons at 11-1 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Steelers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, whoa.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Bro, come on. What?
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3.
He can't break every tackle, Madden. Not every single one.
Exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh my God! Catch the ball.
And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Yeah, this will leave
Oh my goodness.
short.
I don't know what I can do.
9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Move! Oh no.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Lawrence. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Jeez.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Get there. Thank you.
Got a man, it's Waddle complete.
That was a better throw, Chad. First one was ass.
Tackles made at the Steelers' 42. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Lawrence. He finds Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Zeke going to get it on the option. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Jeez.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mahomes now to throw. To the right and
what?
There's a nice move.
Oh my God! What did he trip over?
First down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9 and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mahomes now on first down.
Oh no. Oh my God.
Down inside the 10.
Wow.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been
I did not know that was D-Hop over there.
As the season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes
Oh my
spectacular.
God, you got Mahomes, D-Hop, and Javonte? And Julio? Oh my God. All right. Shit. Oh man, this is gonna
2
be
big
tough.
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And caught in the end zone.
It's a good play.
Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Did you age reduce Julio or somebody else?
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half.
Did you put the little age reduction thing on Julio?
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Block.
So we reach halftime here in a
You got to
10-point
check the
game
Discord
as we
thingy.
send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Your team breaks a lot of tackles,
Welcome
bro.
back, Charles.
I don't know how to
Settled
stop
in the
that.
booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
What an animation.
Nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Oh my god. Ooh, good catch.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands,
is that Winfield too?
Dynamic target. But one other thing is,
oh my god,
sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and
your team
deliver.
is amazing.
On the counter, Elliott, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show
Taylor
passing formation, showing the shotgun.
Reggie, you got a Lamborghini, bro.
That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
I'm so serious.
On 2nd down.
Oh my god.
And they'll bring him down at
just
the
think if we didn't run into our own man.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Drop down.
And they've got
Oh
this
my
down
god.
at the 12-yard line. Pretty good first down.
One time I
play.
don't want
Keeps
a broken
them ahead
tackle.
of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Slow broken tackle?
To an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
It doesn't look like I'm gonna get any breaks this game.
Yard here to pick up the
Gotta be
first down.
perfect.
and short to give to the tight end. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now Elliott. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
You ain't lying, announcer, dude.
One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Well, I tell you, Ezekiel Elliott, he is just built like a...
Yeah, if he would have shot that gap, it would have been definitely been a wrap.
I love that description of him because when you think about Zeke, you think about lower body strength and those legs churning and creating extra yardage.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And that is going to do it.
Julio D. Huff and Galladay. And then Javonte and Mahomes.
You're watching the NFL.
You want to switch teams? I haven't played nobody though. You're my first user game since I don't know. It's been a minute. Man. This might be the only game though, that's the problem.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now here's Mahomes.
Ooh.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
He ain't never done that before.
Not too long ago. That turnover there means we have a game again.
Did you go, did you do run after catch?
On the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're gonna
Yeah,
get some playing time.
you gotta go aggressive everything.
Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles.
Every time.
They've got to go back out there and play.
But I have seen that, well, I don't know. Actually, I've went aggressive sometimes and I still got beat.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Wright's got it.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ezekiel Elliott with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive in the game right here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll hand it off now. Williams.
Oh, my God.
Up to the 35-yard line.
Oh,
3
man.
as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up
I got to
first
trade for
downs.
Javonte in another league, man. That nigga's amazing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, I seen it.
Defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle. And he will have a Steelers
That's a good play.
Because
I was about to set something up to take that away.
And
quick snap
when you
and
get a
go.
manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
It's your favorite formation, ain't it?
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
Well, he's going to break the
And
tackle
he'll get
either
this
way.
down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a direct route. He ran a little shot and rolled as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Okay, you haven't went here all game. This is new. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
I do not know.
Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
I still got to run the ball, though. Or run this clock out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift.
Oh.
That takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Again, if I didn't run into my own man, you might have had something.
They can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Slot man moves right.
Wow. Wow.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards.
Just let him
back
walk
to the
right
33.
through.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Just perfect, man.
Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
You stopped the first though, so I still gotta
pick up the first down.
Okay.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 83 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied.
Jeez, that was tough.
This game, they've been satisfied
ran right by him.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Man, you played a good game though. That was man, the interception in the third quarter, that changed it. Yeah, it's been a minute for me too in this league.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Man, the way it turned out, it definitely should have been the game of the week. I've never seen you play.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
Man, that was scary. Oh. How long were you knocking? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I missed one.
You just knocked? Okay. I literally just finished my game. The first one. No. When in doubt, just guess no, honestly. You need me to... Well, we got everything. Welcome back.
I've been here before.
Yeah. I've been here before.
How'd your game go?
I barely won. It was a close game. I won. Yes.
Is that all that matters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I won 21-17. It was really close, though. The dude... I was supposed to... Well, nothing's guaranteed. But, like... He don't really play like that. But